And I don't know what's happening. How did it come to this? Saw danger on your lips, and I took a sip. You got me paranoid, feels that I can avoid. Your kisses taste like poison. My heart has been destroyed. I know that you'll enjoy watching me sip your poison. You got me paranoid, feels that I can avoid. Your kisses taste like poison. My heart has been destroyed. I know that you'll enjoy watching me sip your poison.
こんにちは、谷口彩奈です。私は日本でモデル、そしてポーカー大会の MC などもしています。そして APT 台北の開催が決定しています。それでは皆さん、APT 台北ポーカークラシック2024でお会いしましょう。
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Neil Johnson, president of the Asian Poker Tour, and today we are here to talk about classic poker in Taiwan. That's right, the Taipei Poker Classic. It's the APT's TPC at the APA and the CML in partnership with CTP. That's 114 events with guarantees totaling over 150 million Taiwan dollars. I don't know what that is in PHP and VND and the rest, but it's a lot. It's like over 4.5 million USD. The main event itself, 65 million Taiwan in guarantee. Don't think that 65 million is just going to be easy to grab either, though. You're going to have to fight off at least 1,000 other players over 5 days. Then you get to go home with Mufasa. We've got a really exciting new event as well. Through our sponsorship with Bybit, for 800 USD on October 1st, you get to play a mystery bounty. I mean, everybody loves mystery bounty. You get to pull the little envelope, see what you've won. But this mystery bounty is going to have approximately 40,000 USD in added value. Like, this isn't coming from the prize pool. It isn't anything. This is all being put on top. Everybody who draws one bounty gets to draw a second one and see if you can take down some of the fantastic added value that Bybit is putting into this event. There's 114 events, and there's everything that you've come to expect from the new era Asian Poker Tour. We've got our turbos, our hyper turbos, our super hyper turbos. There's going to be a high roller every day. We've got the Omaha Masters. We have a Big O Masters for the first time ever. We've got a 7-card stud Masters for the first time ever that is going to show who are the champions in these no-limit hold'em variants. You know, where the real poker gets played, where you don't just get 2 cards and you put all your chips in the middle, where you have to actually, you know, learn the game. Okay, I might be a little biased. I won't, we'll just edit that. Taipei is a can't-miss destination. Look at all the places that you can go. Look at what it is to be in Taipei for the Taipei Poker Classic with the Asian Poker Tour. This is what APT is about, everyone. So, have you figured out when you're coming now? I can help you with your hotels. Do you need a card from the airport? We can hook you up with that. Do you need any information about how to buy in? Registrations at apt.poker? Oh, you need money for buy-ins. See you in Taipei.
No, it's here. It's finally here, the APT Taipei Poker Classic. The APT Taipei Poker Classic is happening over the next 11 days in 2 separate venues with shuttles going between each venue every half hour. There's a lot happening. Oh yeah, and over 100 events, including a mystery bounty sponsored by Bybit with an additional 40K USD added into the bounty pool, the super high roller with a guarantee of 11 million Taiwan dollars, and of course, the APT main event with a mind-boggling guarantee of 65 million Taiwan dollars. 65 million Taiwan dollars! For all information regarding when and where each event is happening, buy-ins and guarantees, make sure to check out apt.poker. That's spelled apt.poker. All of this will be brought to you on our live streams and daily highlights. So follow along and let's play at APT Taipei!
皆さんこんにちは、クルスサコです。私は日本を中心にグラビアアイドルと YouTuber として活動しています。次回は APT 台北の開催が決定しています。もちろん私も参加します。なぜなら私の今の目標が APT のライオンのトロフィーを日本に持ち帰りたいという目標があるので、その目標を叶えるために APT 台北参加します。そしてこの APT 台北メインイベントの出場資格を得ることができる APT ジャパンチャレンジも開催されます。最新情報をお楽しみにしていてください。それでは APT 台北ポーカークラシック2024でお会いしましょう。待ってます。
欢迎来到 APT 台北 Poker Classic 2024。你知道什么是 Meet Up Game 吗？这是一场结合顶尖玩家和粉丝玩家的特别牌局，与传奇玩家同桌较量的难得机会。隆重的为各位介绍今天 Meet Up Game 的阵容。这两位1周前刚官宣成为 N8的代言人，扑克求生战神邱吉祥，还有扑克超新星查理，还有2023台湾 GPI 年度排名第1的小六，他们将同桌下场，与粉丝共同竞技。今天你是为了谁来参加这场 Meet Up Game？
小六吧，因为他还给我了他的帽子，所以我很开心，还晒了一下。
我是为了那个吉祥，然后我还要买他的课程。比较可惜的是没有跟他1对1对决到。
就是有一副 AK 的牌，我想推他 all in bluff 他，但是不够勇气，所以下一次希望我可以有机会再推他一下。
我想说，其实平常很少有机会可以跟粉丝互动，然后这次刚好 APT 邀请说，很多人会来嘛，来这边打比赛，然后就顺便办一个 Meet Up Game， 所以很感谢大家今天有来，
还蛮开心的，而且玩的范围非常的广，然后所以真的很过瘾，什么牌都可以玩，好爽。
APT 赛事当中，你最喜欢的部分是哪一个部分？
不论是你是娱乐玩家、职业玩家，还是你是一般的玩家，都能够有不同的赛事，在不同的时间都可以参赛。
这是准备好哪一只大狮子？
我一直都准备好了，对，希望到的时候你可以采访我，好不好？我拿着一只大狮子，然后再，谢谢。
こんにちは、谷口彩奈です。私は日本でモデル、そしてポーカー大会の MC などもしています。そして APT 台北の開催が決定しています。それでは皆さん APT 台北ポーカークラシック2024でお会いしましょう。
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Neil Johnson, president of the Asian Poker Tour, and today we are here to talk about classic poker in Taiwan. That's right, the Taipei Poker Classic. It's the APT's TPC at the APA and the CML in partnership with CTP. That's 114 events with guarantees totaling over 150 million Taiwan dollars. I don't know what that is in PHP and VND and the rest, but it's a lot. It's like over 4.5 million USD. The main event itself, 65 million Taiwan in guarantee. Don't think that 65 million is just going to be easy to grab either, though. You're going to have to fight off at least 1,000 other players over 5 days. Then you get to go home with Mufasa. We've got a really exciting new event as well. Through our sponsorship with Bybit, for 800 USD on October 1st, you get to play a mystery bounty. I mean, everybody loves mystery bounty. You get to pull the little envelope, see what you've won. But this mystery bounty is going to have approximately 40,000 USD in added value. Like, this isn't coming from the prize pool. It isn't anything. This is all being put on top. Everybody who draws one bounty gets to draw a second one and see if you can take down some of the fantastic added value that Bybit is putting into this event. There's 114 events, and there's everything that you've come to expect from the new era Asian Poker Tour. We've got our turbos, our hyper turbos, our super hyper turbos. There's going to be a high roller every day. We've got the Omaha Masters. We have a Big O Masters for the first time ever. We've got a 7-card stud Masters for the first time ever that is going to show who are the champions in these no-limit hold'em variants. You know, where the real poker gets played, where you don't just get 2 cards and you put all your chips in the middle, where you have to actually, you know, learn the game. Okay, I might be a little biased. I won't. We'll just.
Welcome to Asia's largest online poker room. Our next generation poker software is now initiating. Elevate your online experience with a wide variety of poker variations to choose from. Get fully immersed with fun and social features. Level up your game with PokerCraft and Smart HUD. Unlock a wealth of rewards including cashback, bonuses, and jackpots. Join world-class poker tournaments featuring some of the world's most renowned brands and the largest guaranteed prize pools in the world. Experience the best in customer service and hassle-free transactions for a seamless online gaming experience. With online poker available on all your devices, you'll be able to play your favorite games anytime, anywhere. Sign up now and elevate your online poker experience today.
Good evening and welcome to the Natural 8 Hong Kong event here at APT Taipei Poker Classic. My name is Vidar Singhal and I'm joined by, dare I say, Mr. Hong Kong himself, Stephen Lai. Welcome to the booth, sir. Welcome to Taipei as we kick off the Natural 8 Hong Kong event. Cannot think of anybody more perfect to commentate on this with you. I am super pumped to get this one going. How are you feeling?
I was going to say, last time I met Mr. Hong Kong, he was built like
You're getting there.
So I think my belly is getting there, but not quite there. But thank you very much for joining us. This is the Natural 8 Hong Kong exclusive event, and I'm so very excited about this.
Well, that's right. Almost 250 entries down to the final 6. All of them have excitingly locked up main event tickets thanks to the Natural 8 prize pool, of course, being added. But they're still playing for those ladders. 250 locked up all the way up to 1,000. Perhaps more importantly, it's that trophy, the APT Lion up for grabs, and that's what this final table is going to be all about. Now, you know a lot of the players. I'm looking forward to hearing about them. What do you think of the lineup we have today?
I think it's fantastic. You know, a lot of them have actually played at HKPPA since they started playing poker. So I've seen their progress, I've seen their development, and I'm so glad to see them playing at the biggest stage in Asia.
I mean, they competed with some of the best. Of course, the online qualifier was
Danny Tang was playing.
There we go. They took down Danny Tang. It was a 1,200 Hong Kong buy-in. I believe that's about 150 US. Coming all the way down to the final 6. Of course, free flights and accommodations, courtesy of Natural 8 and the APT. Not too shabby. I always love watching these tables because we get to track these players in the main event.
Of course.
Now, any favorites so far? Anybody you want to shout out?
Well, actually, one of them you've commentated on before is Leo Pang.
That's right. I do
He's
remember
been
him.
playing at the APT series for maybe over 10 years. And he's always at the feature table for high roller events and main event and stuff. So he's very experienced. And You know, I'm tipping the Leo Pang.
Okay.
And then, of course, there's another guy called Andrew Ma. You see him in a minute. And he is a very experienced cash game pro. So he is very dangerous. But he's recently been very excited about MTT. So let's see how he plays.
Well, clearly he's proven his mettle already down to the final 6. This should be interesting. We just wrapped up the Natural 8 India event and final table, an event close to my heart. A lot of Indian fans in the chat. And
Mr. India yourself?
Yeah, Mr. India, I guess, if you're Mr. Hong Kong. But very interesting. We had a consummate pro go down with somebody who was playing their first live event. Ended up heads up with neck and neck chip stacks. And dare I say, the relative rec dominated the pro. So I always love these events. You just never know what's going to happen. It's going to be a fun one. But let me first also mention, today is the first day of our stream schedule, second day of this amazing APT Taipei Poker Classic. 11 days, over 100 events. This one's a classic. Pop quiz to you. And you know why we're calling it the classic?
Go on.
The classic $1,500 buy-in, the lower buy-in for the main event, and yet the 2 million USD, 65 million Taiwanese dollar guarantee on the main event. And Stephen, I haven't had a chance to talk to you about this yet. I'm rooting for 500K up top. That would be an incredible milestone here at the new era of the APT. Do you think we can do it?
How many entries would that require? Have you worked it out yet?
Let's just say we'd have to beat the guarantee by a solid 25%. But hey, the support we've had so far, anything can happen. The National Cup, National Cup, which was the opening event, over 1,600 entries, completely unexpected. $300 was the buy-in for that in USD. First place up top, 80,000.
Wow.
So clearly anything can happen. There you have it. That is the schedule for the streaming on the screen. We're looking at the Natural 8 Hong Kong final table today. Excitingly, the super high roller final day tomorrow. Of course, the table being played right now. We do have the Natural 8 Taiwan event, and then our favorite APT Thailand always gets out. The Danata guys, they're super pros from Thailand. We have the Superstar Challenge, which is even bigger. That final day is on the 1st of October. A really fun Beat the Pros event with our very own...
that's brand new, isn't it?
Michael Soiza is going to be in the mix. APT legend, of course, in the poker world, but also one of the operators that have made the APT reach its new great heights. And then it's to the grind of the main event, starting with day 2. Day 1A actually plays tomorrow. And as we head into the new month, 2nd of October, don't miss our day 2 coverage. Usually goes down to the money, followed, of course, by day 3 and 4 as we close out the main. And then the classic high roller. Back to the action today. You see on the screen, 150 USD locked up for everyone, going all the way up to 1,000. Now, Stephen, you said you know the players. Do you think they're all going for the win here?
Oh, they will, of course, because I think the pay jump is actually minimal because they've locked down so much in main event ticket plus accommodation, etc. So the increment is very small.
Right.
So they're just really going for it. They're going to take every spot. They're going to forget about ICM and just going for the win.
Hey, that's always fun. And you mentioned the prize pool compared to, of course, I think it's about 2,000 USD in value, if not more, per player. So combine that with the 3,000, you're looking at 15,000 USD or so, courtesy of Natural 8. Average big blinds, as they tend to be, if we roll them back around the 39-40 level. So should be a fun table, especially if they listen to you and don't bother about ICM.
They will not bother about ICM, and that's going to be a little bit of a leveling as well because they know each other as players. Let's see what Ray has to say.
Yo 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 yo， 香港人喺邊度 ？Make some noise! We have a special event here at the APT Taipei Poker Classic 2024. It is from our sponsor, special event with N8HK Hong Kong. The special event, the final table, final 6 players, the Elite 6. And let's meet the final 6 players. The first player in seat number 6. Let's meet Andrew Ma with 438,000 in chips, 43,800 chips. And in seat number 5, also our chip leader, Kelvin Kwok. He has 1.106 in chips, 110,600嘅 chips 啊。 And in seat number 4 is Dicky Yip. He has 208,000 in chips. 28,000 chips. And in seat number 3, Payson. He has 302,000 in chips. 30,200,000. And in seat number 2, Keon Chen. He has 378,000 in chips. 30,700,000. And last but not least, in seat number 1, Leo Pang. 376,000 in chips. 37,600,000 chips. And finally, I have to introduce the dealer for the night. Also from Hong Kong, 來自香港嘅 dealer, Sony Salt Lake. And we have a fantastic event here for you tonight. And now back to the commentary booth. Thank you.
Look at that. Here's the final table. I'm going to imitate Ray a little bit and do a bit of a boxing entry. No, I can't. Okay, so seat number 1, Leo Pang. He was waving to his fans. He's looking very sharp. But, you know, the chip leader is the one that I'm not so familiar with. So perhaps he's the one who's going to give me a lot of surprises. What do you think so far, Vito?
Well, from what I can see, looks like a fun bunch. Certainly look experienced and focused. You mentioned knowing a lot of them. The chip leader is Kelvin Kwok, I believe. One you know the least about. He's rocking over 1 million in chips, 1.1 to be precise. So he's going to be the one to look out for. I'm a bit biased by the action I just observed on the India table, where the chip leader just came out absolutely firing and becoming the table bully. But crucially, you mentioned that the pay jumps here are not as meaningful, and everybody is going for gold. So I'm curious how that affects the table dynamics for sure.
And look at Leo Pang with his silly-looking sunglasses. And here we go. We've got 11 days of debating whether sunglasses good or not. Hong here, Dicky. He's got the build. He's more Mr. Hong Kong than me.
Oh, for sure. You can see those, you know. No sun's out here in Taipei, but the guns are out.
Hey, the weather's been a little bit rainy, actually, for the past 2 days.
Yeah, I have to say, watching some of the photographs from yesterday where players were lining up in the rain for the National Cup, I felt bad for the players, but man, was it cinematic. And man, do you have FOMO looking at people line up in the rain to play some poker.
Hazen's picked up a hand with 1 big blind.
Away we go.
I don't think the graphic is right.
No, it says so. We're changing up the graphics. We're figuring it out. It says
1 big blind to call.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought it meant 1 big blind.
So he has 302K,
I guess,
which is
solid.
Good for 25 bigs. Chip leader
from the small blind. 6-3 suited is an easy fold. Well, Queen Jack is going to defend this big blind from Andrew Ma. He's going to defend that.
And away we go. We have action.
This is my first time in this series to say this. Let's see the flop.
Let's see the flop. Queen right in the window. The action card comes out.
Andrew must be very happy to see himself hitting top pair with a backdoor flush draw, no less. Hazen will bet. $25K. Oh, that's very nice. I like it. You know, with the number of big blinds is betting, it's good.
It's both, yeah.
Very useful.
Always improving.
Yes.
In fact, it was, I believe, only the big blinds just in the first hour of the India table, and there we go. Sorted it out, made it as good as it can be.
Yeah. And the names are bigger too now. I think, maybe.
I believe so. We do have a big TV in front of us, to be fair, in the booth, so.
Maybe my eyes got better. Okay, so another check from Andrew Ma on the turn. Maybe Hazen will slow down, actually, seeing the ace. But
great card here for Andrew. Earns him a check on the turn, and now the check mark for the king queen, but that ace on the board, perhaps not too much value will be looked for.
Have we had the pleasure of seeing, is it Mr. Fairchild, Fairbank?
We have indeed, actually. Gave us some fantastic nuggets of information in chat, as he tends to do.
Already.
Now, we do have a Cantonese stream for this event, as one would expect.
Of course.
I bet you're,
Natural 8 Hong Kong.
I bet you're being missed on that.
158 viewers already.
Very cool.
Looking good, looking good.
But I will say, one advantage of being in our English stream is there will be perhaps less competition for all the National 8 giveaways that we'll tell you about.
Absolutely. Andrew Ma is coming out to bet the river. I'm not 100% sure whether... Oh, he's raised. Oh dear. Okay, so he check raised the river.
Wow.
Tricky, tricky.
He's turned second pair good kicker into a bluff using the jack blocker, I suppose?
Indeed. Pretty smart, huh?
That is next level. I think basically this is some sort of a nut advantage, or essentially maximizing on the fact that the bet from the king queen looks like exactly what it is, thin value. In position on the river, checked on the ace.
He has the jack blocker, which is, you know, with 10 jack, we make a straight here.
Yeah, this is high level stuff.
And he's unblocking all the clubs as well, right? So that means Hazen could be bluffing with a club draw.
Check on the turn, try to realize his equity and bluff the river of some sort, or maybe catch a small piece, and Andrew wants to make sure gets the win. Another time bank being used. Is he actually considering calling this?
Hazen will call this, actually. He's not folding top pair. The Hazen I know.
Top pair on the flop, you mean?
Well,
and he does call. He calls with second pair, a check raise on the river. And he has his opponent pipped, which is the last thing you'd expect to see. What in the world is going on here, Steven? This is some high-level stuff.
Fantastic. That was a very gutsy raise, actually. Gutsy check raise from Andrew Ma. And an incredible call from Hazen on the river.
You know, until the river value bet in position, the hand was completely standard, and nobody would say badly played by either player. You know, queen defended.
Check, check, turn. Very
check,
standard.
check, turn. Very standard. A perfect poker being played. And then they take perfect poker to the next level, correctly deducing that his opponent is betting pretty light on the river. Check raising, and his opponent just susses it out. That is one of the best hands I've seen in a long time.
There you go. And I can, the viewers who cannot see Vidur's face, he is telling the truth.
My jaw is on the floor.
Keon Chan with King 9 suited from UTG. We are playing a 6-handed table, so it's actually the low jack, really. So we call it mid position. It's not actually a UTG as such. Dickie Ip giving up 8-6 suited. Calvin Kwok, 2 hands, no action so far. Andrew Ma with pocket jacks. After a small setback on the first hand, is Andrew going to 3-bet and take down this spot? He is going to put in the race. He's going to make it 90,000. 7.5 big blinds. Leo Pang's got no business. Calling with King 10 off. And that's the takedown. Excellent. Well, it's going to be a lot of fireworks, this table.
If the first hand sets any sort of trend, we're in for a treat here. There you have it, the chip count. 92 bigs. Calvin, of course, over 1.1 million in chips. All the way down to Dickey with 17 bigs. Plenty to work with.
Second screen.
$150 USD locked up. It says next page jump 250. That's in USD. APT Lion up for grabs. We just saw somebody who was playing their first live tournament ever win the National 8 India. APT Lion.
Life so unfair.
I know, right? How do you beat that? Chasing that dragon for life. An ace, late position. Good enough for the chip leader. Gets it done. Good pace of play by everyone. No tanking for the moment. No TV time being sucked up.
So I must say the experience they get in Hong Kong playing in HKPPA's feature table really has helped them because they've played TV table before.
Feel comfortable under the lights and not afraid of being judged. Oh my. Pocket queens for Calvin. Has all the chips, now has the premium hand as well.
All these Broadway cards. We should check the deck. 3 hands in a row, huh?
That's right. King 10 suited, there's the Broadway cards. And the small blind does come along. Ace 9 suited as well. Pretty strong holding, 6 max.
It's a very good squeezing spot, actually.
The chip leader is going to open fairly wide, even from the hijack. Small blind has just flatted. You wake up with ace 9 suited. Certainly would not blame a squeeze play, as they call it. And the chips are being cut out. The greens 25k apiece. In comes the 3-bet or the squeeze. Squeeze, of course, meaning there's a raise and a flat call behind you. You're sort of squeezing the flat caller. The 3-bet is to 3x of the original open. Music to Calvin's ears.
So I think both 4-betting and flatting have their merits. I think flatting is not bad because he's in position over 2 players. So, you know, he can actually flat this.
Fair enough.
4-betting will have to reluctantly fold to a 5-bet maybe.
Ooh. I think because he has his opponent covered, I mean, I would lean towards, obviously I can see the cards and people tend to think that you're biased, but I would lean towards 4-betting, even trying to get this in, simply because you do lose to aces and kings on most flops anyway, as in you do stack off. And you want to get the jacks and 10s and ace kings to maybe come along for the ride. Let's not forget they're going for the win. So he's happy to take the flip even if that's the case, which is what this looks like.
He's putting a jam in, taking it down pre.
Goes for it. It's going to work in his favor in terms of getting a fold, but bad news for
Hasten.
Hasten or Hasten?
Hasten.
I got confused because his screen name is pretty close to his name, which is...
Yeah, I think that's where he... I think his...
his song, I believe.
Anglicized name would be, you know, Hay, and then just add Sun next. So Hasten.
Hasten.
Yeah.
So the chip leader, setting the tone early, thanks in part to being dealt queens. Don't forget, the other players don't know what he had, so for all they know, just decided to absolutely press his monstrous stack advantage.
And you know, I always say chip leaders, they have a responsibility.
That's
Otherwise,
right.
we're here all night. Huh?
You know, Stephen, I forgot how much I missed your Stevenisms.
Stevenism.
A chip leader has a responsibility.
Yes, with great chip stack comes
great responsibility.
Oh, I'm sure you've missed me.
Absolutely. Now, let's not forget why you won't be joining us 2 days from now in the booth, because indeed you are the winner of an APT main event satellite, courtesy of Natural 8.
Correct.
A lot of things are courtesy of Natural 8 today, but this could be the one. Stephen Lai is going to be out there.
Incredible, because when I ship the main event,
that's right,
they will give me another 50,000 USD.
Actually, we should talk about that, by the way, because it applies to the table we're watching as well. Do you mind explaining?
So, whoever qualifies to any APT main event, qualified to an APT main event via Natural 8,
including
this table, if they, this time, of course, they're not going to, because it's going to be me who win it. But if they do win the main event, Natural 8 will cough up another 50,000 USD on top.
Just because.
So that you can buy a plane ticket for the Lion Trophy.
That is a must. We've discussed it. You can go business class then. There we go. It is my dream, and I was telling Nikita Luther as well, who's in the booth with me for the India event. So just imagine walking into a plane, and you see a man sitting there, and and the trophy wearing a seatbelt. I mean, is there anything more baller?
Maybe stupid. Gut shot for Calvin Kwok.
Just the right kind of board texture to try and press his advantage. Yeah, he fires up that double barrel.
Beautiful spot to bluff.
Perfect leverage on the bet as well with 1.5-ish SPR. Yeah, that bet looks like he's setting up for a river jam, and Dickey on the one hand getting fantastic pot odds, but now no longer beating any hand except a pure bluff.
Wow, he's so I'm taking value. I'm taking you to value town, right? On the turn.
That's right.
3 big blinds.
Just looks like you want to keep your opponent on the hook. Maybe you caught the deuce somehow with some sort of ace deuce. Yeah, 6-5. Clearly, he could have 5-4. And credit to Dickey, does not fold. Goes with the math, as they say, getting too good a price. Yeah, that's right. But look at the SPR situation. 129 to 152 in the middle. Anything but a 4 would give the check mark, and a 5, a great card for Dickey. Could get Calvin to check behind with the missed hearts. Potentially being in Dickey's hands. This is a tricky one.
Does he have the heart? Does he have the guts to? Nope.
Yeah, that's showdown value actually working. It's funny, you don't know when you're running good in poker. Dickey actually running really good for Calvin to catch the 5.
Otherwise, that would be another bluff.
100%. He'd have the nut low, essentially. You'd have to bluff at it and put Dickey in the blender. But as it happens, Dickey now second from the bottom in chips and pretty much tied between the bottom 3.
Well, everyone has done something except Leo Pang.
Oh, that's right. Gotten involved. I respect low VPIPs.
He is a late registration specialist as well.
We were just talking about that. So, we know it's technically plus EV if you know what you're doing, of course. You have to be the short stack ninja. You have to wield it in a certain way. You also have to value your time, because that's really why you're doing it. You sort of get the most EV for the least amount of time. But do you support late reg ninjas?
It very much depends on the structure. So in a very turbo event, like a standard one day event, definitely as late as you can. As late as. But Leo Pang takes it to the next level. He late joined the series. He doesn't come on the first day. So he was complaining and moaning to me the other day about qualifying for the Natural 8 Hong Kong event. That means he had to come second day of the series. Because oftentimes he would just come last day for the main event, play the main, play the high roller, and go home. That's what he does. That's his schedule, usually.
That's some advanced stuff.
He's not just late regging. He's a late actually for the whole series. Yeah.
Right. Oh, look at this. Dickey is effectively committed.
Easy give up.
Hasten, fair enough open, but cannot.
Oh.
Well, never
Flatting is a bit of a SPR disaster.
Price was too good, Stephen.
Maybe.
35K. Suited one gapper. Absolute whiff though on the 4-4-6 two clubs board. Fantastic outcome here for Dickey.
Very unlikely that Hazen's actually got a piece of this board.
Let's check. The free turn yields 13 outs apparently, as we can see up top. Dickey has gone from a heavy favorite to just a 2-1 on the turn.
Now he bets.
The delayed seed bet does tell a certain story. 3 bets from the small blind, which screams of strength, followed by a check on the 4-4-6 board, implying some sort of a big pocket pair, even ace king, ace queen, which is likely the best hand. Now the small bet, giving Hasten the absolute right price, if not better, to continue.
Here we go. Hazen's going to bluff.
Oh, the worst card in the
is really
deck.
bad.
The queen of diamonds, top pair for Dickey, and the flush for Hasten. And Dickey's bet big, 75K, 3 green chips.
That's very unfortunate for Dickey.
This looks like aces or ace queen, maybe kings. Hasten knows he has to go for.
How much can he raise? He's thinking.
We just saw a river raise getting called.
Oh, look at the Hollywood.
Oh my. Oh, the full squeeze.
He's got the whole repertoire.
Great time for a close-up as well. Kudos to the cameraman there. That was a great shot. Hollywooding in a nutshell.
He was getting the. I'm a little bit confused. Should I call this? Oh, maybe I'll all in. Oh, he just called.
Oh, he's nervous.
Oh, interesting.
Worried about pocket queens or bigger flush?
Well, but it's fair. I mean, on a paired board as well.
Yeah, I think the check on the flop is certainly confusing. And just thinking back to the confidence and speed with which Dickey bet out on the river, I mean, it looked very strong. Certainly exuded strength, whether it was intentional or sometimes it's a reverse tell as well. But putting all that together doesn't really make too much of a difference, I suspect. The king-queen was folding the river. Great pickup, Dickey down to 11 bigs.
That was such a gin card for Hazen. You know, if Dickey didn't hit the queen, I don't think he would have bet the river.
Could just give up, yeah.
Just like a cheap, just an easy showdown, Kingheim. Good a lot of the time. But hitting the queen, unfortunate. Liu Pang is folding all over the world. He might as well be sitting at home.
Wow. We're one orbit into it, Steve.
I have very high hope for Liu Pang here. Let's see what we've got.
So I did my annual rewatch of Rounders recently.
Oh, go on.
And there's a scene where Worm takes away Mike after he loses a hand. Like, he basically folds against a bluff.
Okay.
And Worm, who's clearly meant to be a much weaker player than Mike, and he sort of knows it, but he talks like he's not the weaker player. He just goes like, come on, man, like, since when do you need a better hand to win? Why don't you come over the top and bluff him again and yada yada? And then Mike just goes like, the best play was to fold. He's not results oriented, so he's just like, listen, I know what I'm doing. Don't pester me. Even though we're watching on a 30-minute delay, I have a feeling Liu Pang is saying that to you in his head.
I was filming a YouTube video for a film blogger. So he's a guy who talks about movies and whatever. And he did a poker special. So he did a few films and asking me to analyze a few hands for him.
Okay.
And then we had the classic Teddy KGB versus Mikey at the end.
Final hand.
The final hand. And, he was asking, so what did Teddy KGB have?
Wait. The idea is that he had
He had three
aces,
barrels.
right?
Yeah, I thought he had aces.
Yeah.
I said he had aces, probably. We never know. Unlike this stream where we see all the whole cards.
I know,
So
can you imagine?
come and join us. And we've got more streams tomorrow. We've got the Super High Roller event tomorrow. And then we have the Beat the Pros as well as the Superstar Challenge the day after. And then a lot of the Natural 8 exclusive events as well. So you get to see the whole cards. You would never have to guess what Teddy KGB had. Because you see it all.
That movie is over 25 years old now.
Is it that old?
That's crazy.
That's before you were born.
I wish. I wish. The action at this table has not disappointed.
It's been good, huh?
Calvin has been super busy. A bit confused by the graphics here. I think it's been checked to him.
Yeah. It's 32K, not, yeah, okay. River comes to 3. Double paired board.
I mean, let's just note that Calvin has correctly check called or check floated Queen Jack off on the 3-6-8-8 board. Now the 3 pairs again. It's a chop pot. Calvin will be disappointed. His hero call is not rewarded.
Calvin was thinking maybe I've lost this, and then sees the good news.
Is it good or is it bittersweet? It just depends on what kind of poker mentality you have.
Well, I think it's kind of good because I think if it wasn't double paired, Andrew Mark would have bluffed again.
Hey, that's a good point.
So probably good.
Poker's funny like that.
Now we have a few short stacks. Dickey with 8.2 big blinds, and Andrew Ma and Keon Chan with just over 15 big blinds. So, this is a bit of a turbo structure, for the FT, but there's still a lot to play for the evening. And I'm still waiting for Leo Pang to do something, anything at all.
It is a weird power move to just not play a hand. Obviously card distribution dependent, but
of course,
maybe another orbit and everybody's going to notice for sure. And then you built an image. Figure out what to do with it. Another thing I pointed out earlier today, Stephen, at the India table. Now, these guys have had, I believe it's a few weeks to study the hell out of each other and prepare for this table. And why not? I mean, with an APT lineup, you'll always have that cred. You'll always have that cred, as people sometimes call it.
The last Natural 8 Hong Kong exclusive winner was Dr. Cyrus, who's been playing HKPPA as well, and oftentimes we will remind him and tease him a little bit. How's it going, champion? And it's all fun and games. And I think being on the biggest stage in Asia at an APT feature table is an achievement in itself.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the one to be at. The Taipei Poker Classic. Obviously, we were elated to see the National Cup do as well as it did, but this is going to be a big one. Again, I'm trying to manifest the $500,000 in first place prize.
That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, we'd need to crush the guarantee by, 25-30%, but I believe it is a lot, though. Yeah.
And
the more I think about it, the more I'm like,
it's a lot.
That is a big mountain to climb. But hey, that's the mentality we have.
And the thing as well is, I know CTP is working extremely hard to deal with the capacity kind of overloading.
Yeah.
But there's a limitation of how many number of tables and how many dealers, and
Yeah,
et
and
cetera,
for
et
good
cetera.
reason, because that's what preserves the experience. I mean, thinking back to before you joined us in the booth, but I believe you were at Taiwan in the New Era, the first
Yes,
event of
yes,
APT
yes,
New
yeah,
Era,
yeah.
where day 2 had to be played 10-handed.
I
We didn't
know,
have the extra
yeah.
venue at the time, which is the CML. Day 2 had to be played 10-handed. The feature table had to be used as a table. We had to shut down the stream.
They
just so we
put
could
2
have.
tables on the stage, I
That's
think.
right. So we've come a long way since then. It's been a Taipei event in March, I believe it was, and here we are now.
They
Comfortably-
have the event known as the TMT, Taiwan Million Tournament. Small, very small buy-in. You know, it's like a national cup kind of level buy-in. The most recent edition attracted over 9,000 entries.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is
You're-
500K.
Yeah,
there's a chance.
I'm supporting you. Yes.
Hell yeah.
It's not actually completely unbelievable, unrealistic.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's why I've set this this goal, but
It's crazy.
yeah,
But it's not. You know, it's not insane.
when I first got involved with the APT, it sounded pretty unbelievable, and yet here we are. And as always, shout out to the people who truly make it possible, which is the players and the support and the
Oh,
love
of
for the
course.
experience.
And us as well, of course.
And us, we make it single-handedly possible.
Okay, we see the flop is a BVB situation. 7 deuce from Leo Pang. He has chosen a very good combo to to play.
Oh dear.
Just to be cool.
Oh dear.
Yep.
There's the 17,000 donation. Let's see what the turn brings.
A 7 would be disgusting. Nope. Jack of hearts. So Leo's going to behave himself. Yep. And Chan will check behind.
It's spot to check. The king high could be good.
Now he hits a pair. Leo Pang is having thoughts. Is it too late for me to rep an ace?
Never.
Way.
Big bet. Big bet on the 3 coming out, which actually pairs the king 3, and yet the insta-muck there. That is power poker.
Is it too late to bluff? It's never too late to bluff.
By the way, the guess the winner form has been posted in the chat. Free money, as we always like to remind you, is up for grabs, and all you need to do is fill out who you think is going to win. And by the way, that makes the event much more fun as well.
And we have a new format as well for the giveaways, right? You know, we've got a website. People have to register.
That's
and
right.
they're going to be picking if they correctly answer the questions, they will be presented with a mystery box. And they could win up to $88 of credit, I think.
Yeah, and it's just like mystery boxes on
Mystery
National
Bounty,
Aid,
yeah.
Mystery Bounty. You can actually go and look at the distribution of the prizes, so you can kind of see what you're getting. For the guess the winner, by the way, $288 free roll on 1st October for this event. And what's really cool is that obviously with the viewership being focused in the Cantonese stream, much lesser competition on our stream here.
With that in mind, I think you'd be doing your friends a disservice for not telling them to tune in.
Yeah, exactly. Free money, guys. Free money.
Well, the Cantonese stream is doing well. They're hitting 300 now. It's good.
These guys have some fans, and I see why. Here's a 3-bet with ace-10 suited. It's going to look mighty strong coming from the small blind. Calvin has a ton of chips, but his opponent's stack would only have 200K behind. Does make the call for now.
It's definitely the wrong odds to set mine, I have to say.
Oof. Pocket fives actually down to just 36% equity despite the ace-10 suited not even hitting a pair.
See, the screen is not big enough to display all the outs.
And mind you, this is taking... Oh my word.
Yeah.
What a card on the turn. 148k in the middle. The 5 appears giving a set to Calvin. Oh, this could get spicy.
I think we might have to say goodbye to Mr. Chan.
You never know. It does have 22%.
Money's going in, though, for sure.
Is there merit to just flat calling in position, Steven? Realizing your equity. Does he think he might not have fold equity against a king, maybe?
Well, I mean, there's nothing to improve for Calvin. Oh, he's flatting. Interesting. He's not folding when a club drops on the river. So I don't see why he shouldn't be committing himself. His bottom set, second bottom set, gets a lot of club draw to pay for it. Get a lot of combo draws to pay.
Definitely.
A lot of 2 pairs. You know, remember he got 3-bet pre. A lot of ace king would pay with the SPR. Now it's too late. Yeah, no one's gonna pay you. Huh, I think he missed a trick there. But still, he's the chip leader. He remains the chip leader with 83 big blinds. Calvin Kwok from Hong Kong. Hazen, Leo, Andrew Ma, not that far behind. I think the alarm bells are ringing for Dickey and Chan.
Q&A has begun in chat. Again, free money.
Oh yeah? Free money again?
Go for it, Steven. We're eligible, aren't we?
Are we? Are we allowed?
I think we might not be, considering we just announced the answer a while ago, but that's
Okay,
the nature
when
of
is
this.
the Natural 8 Beat the Pro event? Beat the Pros event? Please answer with the date in this format. Date, month, year. So, 2024 is the answer for the last bit.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Don't give it all away.
Yeah.
So
It's
this
a tricky
is
one.
This is the new format you were talking about. It's no longer live. A lot of people tend to try to be the first to respond. Maybe that's unfair here and there. Instead, it's a bit of RNG. Who doesn't like a bit of RNG in poker? So essentially, 5 to 15 mystery prizes given away every event. So essentially, if you answer the question correctly in the Q&A through the live stream, the prize will be allocated at random, and it could be as high as 88 USD in natural 8 money. Create your account, try to get the free money. Why not? And on that note, I will take your leave temporarily in favor of Sam and Soul joining in the booth. Enjoy the rest of the stream.
Thank you, Victor. I just made a silly mistake there. Unlike Leo Pang, who has not made a mistake at the table. Looking good. Chip leader, still Calvin Kwok, with over 80 big blinds. Under the gun UTG, that's Andrew Ma, King 8 off. Okay, now it's gone to cut off Chan with Jack 8 suited. That's a pretty... Yeah, okay, it's a fair open, but unfortunately Hazen has Ace King off. In the face of 3 bets and probably a fold. Let's have a look. Here's a 3 bet. Calvin. Ooh, Calvin has pocket threes. Also a fold. Takes it down. Hazen is here to play. We welcome the one and only Buffalo Sam. How are you?
I am fantastic. How are you, Steven?
How does it feel to get a regular income from a job rather than playing poker and sleeping in cars?
Oh, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand this. Consistent income?
Consistent income. How does that work? How does it work?
I know, right?
Should we just flip for the salary tonight?
Yeah,
Let's
do that.
I
I can't handle this.
So when's the last time I saw you? Must have been
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, right?
Yep.
I've been following I've been commenting as well on your streams. When you're doing it online.
Yes.
Wishing you good luck and everything.
Thank you.
Sincerely.
It's not been working out though.
Variance.
I feel like I should win at least 50% of the tournaments I'm in, but look at this, Leo. Pocket queens. Oh, you hate to see it in tournaments. 8-7 suited, it's got to hit the muck. But it is the correct play.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Oh, he did call.
Oh.
Well,
another 7-8s folded. So there were two sets of 7-8s on the screen, I think, before.
I thought it was hijack.
Anyway, it's okay. It's all good. Andrew Ma, is he going to do something silly? No.
I think it's a call heads up, but with the other person in there.
Yes,
I think you got to get out of there.
And with the SPR being like that as well.
Yeah.
Flop comes a gut shot for Chan.
Yeah.
Leo Pang must be very happy, hoping please hit a 10 or something.
Yeah. SPR 1.7.
Yeah.
10 bigs behind. I still think Leo should put in a big bet here. Like at least half pot or so.
Yep, he's done.
He does.
He's done
Beautiful.
That. Just because he's saying what you want him to do is beautiful? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No, he knows the stuff.
That's a huge implication there.
Whoa, no.
Does he know his stuff? What do you mean? He's losing. He's got 0% equity. Should have checked that flop.
Yeah, he must suck. And like he's even got the flush draw too. As if it wasn't dead enough.
Yeah, exactly. He's got everything. A straight flush draw. Oh, puts it in
All
and
in.
sees the bad news. Goodbye, Leo Pang. Drawing dead.
Yeah. No, he's still got 11 bigs.
Yeah,
behind.
but drawing dead still.
Yeah. Queen on the river.
Will do what?
Nothing. Just extra pain.
Queen.
Queen.
Okay, queen of clubs or queen of hearts? You pick.
Clubs.
Hearts. Let's go.
We'll flip for
the salary. Yeah. Oh, it's a heart.
One more card.
Let's deal the ocean. Good to see you, Sam. It's always a pleasure to have you around. How was your journey here?
Very nice. Very nice. I took a plane. It was a little
Did you have
longer
to
than expected.
Do you have to do anything to get the plane to work? No, right? You
No,
sat there.
I just sat there and they brought me here. Fantastic deal.
Unbelievable.
To be honest, yeah.
Unbelievable. What would they think of next, huh? Aeroplane, flying in the sky and everything.
Doesn't make sense.
It does.
The wings don't even flap. At least make it believable.
I have to say, I learned how an aeroplane worked when I was, in primary school, and then obviously couldn't understand it. I watch YouTube clips maybe every 6 months, trying to understand. Still don't understand. This metal bird floating in the sky makes no sense.
I know it.
It really doesn't make any sense. It's more incredible than putting a man on the moon.
Like, if there was no physical airplane,
Yep.
nobody would believe this concept.
If we haven't actually been on an aeroplane, the two of us.
Yeah.
Today. You're joking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, SF, yeah. Yeah, fly. Go on. Yeah, you go to that airport place.
Yeah, loaded up with more than 1,000 pounds, made of metal. You're just gonna fly.
Unbelievable. What, you said you flew for 20 hours?
12.
Only 12,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
short flight.
I don't believe you, no. You can't go that far.
No.
Impossible.
No, of course not.
Okay, back to the hand. Ace 7 off. That's a very standard
playable.
open.
Yeah.
Chip leader as
What
well.
is he on, 60 bigs?
Yeah, chip leader.
Yeah, nice.
So, open up. With great chip stack comes great responsibility. As Uncle Ben once said. So Uncle Ben is actually a brand of instant rice in the UK. Like you can get a box, rice in a box.
Yeah.
Is that the same in the
Yeah.
US? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in
Is it
Canada?
Uncle or
Uncle Ben? Isn't it?
Aunt?
Uncle,
Yeah, Uncle Ben's.
Ben.
Yeah. Extremely expensive now.
Is
He's
it?
3 suited from the big blind. On 6
Oh,
bigs.
Leo Pang.
Yeah, he's got to do it. Yeah.
Leo Pang is going to be the first one out. And in our HKPPA group, with like 300-400 members, I asked the members who's going to be the first to bust, and guess who came first in the voting?
Calvin
Leo
Kwok?
Pang.
Well, it's pretty likely they're going to chop, so.
It's not likely. It's possible.
Very likely.
Like,
He's going to get the bad news here.
okay. Well, who's going to get the bad news?
Calvin.
Okay. Diamonds. Go on, diamonds.
No, it's going to be a 3 on the flop.
3 on the flop?
I've played enough online MTTs.
How about 3 diamonds to draw him dead? How about that?
No, here comes 3 of
Flop him
spades.
dead.
Oh, what's wrong? Oh, a lot of chop outs, though.
None of the above.
A lot of chop outs.
Chop outs now.
Yeah.
The screen can't handle it. 22 outs.
It's not one of them, though. Wow.
Too many outs. Leo Pang, first person to be eliminated at the Natural 8 Hong Kong exclusive event. He will go home with $100, I think, and the main event ticket.
I mean, he still gets flown out here. His accommodation paid for a mini main event ticket. So, all in all, still a win. And he can definitely still take down the mini main.
The main.
Oh, the main.
The main event. He's got a ticket for the main event.
Okay.
Not the main, mini main.
Even better. Oh, here we go. The natural 8 patch is getting handed out now.
Well, everyone was wearing HKPPA patch and forgot to wear the natural 8 patches.
Of course.
So it's almost like a carnival. It's like a fun fair atmosphere at the CTP, at the APA here. Like with all the booths, you can win different prizes from Natural 8. You can buy beautiful T-shirts from APT.
Yeah.
You should just come to the APA just for a visit, even if you don't want to play.
Oh, absolutely.
Just have a look around. Pocket sevens opening from UTG, which is low jack really.
Yeah.
No, come on. Give them some good cards. Ooh, Andrew Ma. Knowing Andrew Ma might do something silly. Nope. No, the stack size not permitting him to do anything silly.
All right, Jack 9's got an easy defend.
It's a flip. Ooh,
Not anymore.
Flop him dead.
Yeah.
It's good as dead. I mean, 1% is not dead.
Needs an 8 and a 10.
10. Oh, almost.
Oh.
So close. Oh, he is going to bet. Ooh, interesting.
I would be super suspicious of him not c-betting ace-7-4 rainbow. Alarm bells would be screaming in my ear.
With an early position open as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he is up to
Oh,
no good here.
Look at him. He is Hollywooding so much. Oh,
Yeah.
let's double check the cards. Throw in the time banks. Oh, that little git. Oh. Oh, little raisin this
Yeah.
done. Oh, well. Wasting the acting. But I've known Hazen for a long time. You know, like 7-8 years. And he's generally a good guy, but he does do a bit of acting.
Yeah.
Not as a like as in drama, but at the table. It's
I find
it's
everybody
not
goes
Macbeth
through
or
that.
anything like that. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like
I think everybody goes through that phase. You know, when I first started, I was like, there's no way everyone's going to call me when I have value. You know, I need to do something to make them call me.
right.
But in reality, people are just going to call you because they hate
Exactly.
folding.
Yes.
Folding's boring.
So did you get some sleep on the plane, or
No, can't
No.
sleep on planes.
so you haven't slept for like 18 hours or something?
Something like that.
Oh, well done.
Oh, pocket nines for our chip leader.
Pretty.
CA, is that a mid raise? 40K? See, I like the min raise when you're chip leader. You're still putting serious pressure on everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be opening very wide, so it makes sense to use a small size. I think King Jack should just rip it in here for 15. Chip leader's going to be so wide. 4, 5, 7.
Actually, a very good flop for Calvin for the chip leader.
Yeah, it's not going to hit the small blind too hard.
Not with the little flat.
No, big blind for sure, but small blind probably not.
Put in a small bet, we'll take it down. Do it.
I think a big one makes a bit more sense.
Why?
754, you want to pile in money with your top pairs as well as like 8s, 9s, 10s, because the turn is going to make a lot of them unable to value bet. So you want to pile in as much money as you can on the flop with a lot of your value range.
I think my problem with that is because it's got 2 flush cards on it. So you don't really want to suck yourself in.
Ah, gotcha.
So maybe, like in general, yes, but with the little flush draw there, a lot of suited cards will call from the small blind.
Yeah.
Bet
But
big.
you're fine charging them, right?
Yeah,
And small blind can't have any sets because they should all jam pre. They shouldn't have 6-8 suited. So 9s are basically the nuts there, and you want to pile in money before like a 10 of clubs comes on the turn.
Fair.
I think it makes a bit more sense because it's slightly more disconnected, but I think because it's small blind, it makes sense.
Oh, they're playing prop bets already.
Oh, are they?
It's Andrew Ma's fault. Andrew Ma is like a seasoned cash
bettor?
game pro, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's always like just causing trouble, basically.
Yeah.
Basically just mischieving.
What's the prop bet they're discussing?
Red or black on the flop.
Red or black? Okay, the classic.
The apps. Well, it's the APT Taipei Classic after all.
Yeah, true. Oh, Calvin, just getting the premiums. 9-8 off. Oh, yeah, very short.
See, I wouldn't be too sad to just fold it.
No.
You want to rip in?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too sad to just fold it.
I think fold is probably marginally better than call.
There's no really much point stopping and going with a 9-8. Or with that short of a stack.
Yeah. You do get to call more when you're very short, though.
Not that short, I don't think.
Yeah, I think that's slightly too short because he's got, 2 bigs. I think if you're in like 5 bigs, you actually call very wide in the big blind because stop and go is so powerful.
It works, yeah.
Yeah. Especially versus the chip leader. Most of the time, though, you just get like an ace, ace, queen flop, and then you got to stop and stop.
Stop and stop. Stop and stop. I don't think I've ever heard it described that way. Stop and stop instead of stop and go.
I may have coined it. Queen 10 suited. Nice hand. Ooh, a limp in the cutoff.
I wonder what his plan is. Limb jamming, wrapping aces? The classic.
I think Queen 10 suited's a little... Ooh. No. Queen 10 suited should shove.
Yeah, of course, but why is he limping? He's not limb calling, is he? Oh, he is too.
Oh.
Interesting. I wouldn't play it that way, but like I can see limb jamming and repping aces. The old classic.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see that, but limb calling queen jack suit, queen 10 suited is a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So how many tournaments have you played on Natural 8 on GG Network?
On GG,
hundreds, yeah. Or-
hundreds for sure. Yeah, probably
But
getting
since
close to
the
1,000.
start of your challenge, of your
Probably about 500.
wow.
Yeah. What do I play? Like 30 a day for 14
And so
days?
you win half of them, right? So that means you've won two.
No, I'm supposed to win half of them.
I suppose. Oh, you.
I
so
somehow won none.
You're running bad. You're running bad.
Yeah, very bad.
Below. Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah,
unlucky.
9 final tables, I think. 6 on stream.
I think I
not
watched
great.
3 of them.
I had 3 in one day. That was a good
really?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, tournaments are, I'm learning, very, very different in this modern era than cash
Yes.
games.
Yes.
Because I'm usually like a 300 big blind cash game player.
Yeah, I witnessed it firsthand. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still remember that stupid decision you made with the let's pick a card. It was it?
Well, we chopped. It was a great decision.
Okay, let's go back to the hand. That was a fun night.
Very. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Good. Come back.
Mm-hmm.
Come back soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, easy money for Andrew Ma.
Oh, love to see a walk there. I think 8 deuce off is like one of those like 2.2x raises. Blind versus blind. I think if you're chip leader. Yeah. And then you work that in with your like very strong hands. Because it's obviously not strong enough to limp and play post flop.
Could fold, I suppose. I mean, you know.
Yeah, folding 8 deuce off is never wrong.
Yes.
Pre-flop.
Could fold.
Yeah.
I like the fact that Chan is wearing a Natural 8 hoodie, and they still made him put a patch on. It's just a Natural 8 all over them, everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
He happily obliged, so that's good. Everyone's happy. Jack 7 off from the cutoff.
Yeah, he's on 2 bigs.
Nope. He's waiting for his lathering. I like it. Chip leader.
Yeah.
ATC. Almost. It's almost ATC actually. With 2 short stacks being so short.
Yeah, but he's not getting shoved on too much though. Oh, he's going to here. I imagine.
10 bigs.
Yeah. Yeah, get it in.
He doesn't really want to kill him though. That's the thing. He wants to keep 2 shorties alive.
Yeah.
To, to keep Hasten and Andrew Ma in check.
Yeah. Yeah, having a 2 big blind stack at the table is huge for the
it's
chip
lovely.
leader.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's I don't think Dickie knows that he's playing a very vital role for Calvin Kwok's quest for victory.
Yeah.
Calvin should be paying him right now. Stay where you are.
Yeah.
Stay put.
Yeah.
Every hand you fold, I'll give you $10.
He might even just like give him a walk.
Don't do anything silly. Don't kill yourself. I'll give you $10 every hand you fold.
Yeah.
I think it's worth that much.
Oh, that's devastating. Seeing Jack 3 offsuit. Yeah, he's
you
the very next
you don't
hand.
want the $10?
Yeah, I don't think he wants to call us. He wants him to just stay in.
Chip leader doesn't want the shorty to die.
No.
He needs to stay alive.
Yeah, it's a bit different. He was on like 10 bigs, but when he's on 2,
yeah,
ICM pressure is just massive on all the other stacks.
And Calvin Kwok should easily fold this as well.
Yeah. Oh, he makes the call. Oh, reshove. Ace-5 off, just get it in there.
Right, Hazen's coming along for the ride. Let's see the flop. Dickie's saying, yep, I'm done here.
Yeah, I think Calvin should shove rather than call, right? Because players behind him should have to fold hands like
everything.
anything like queens.
Everything.
Yeah, right?
7-5-4. Such a nothing flop for these players.
Yeah. But deuces need protection on every board.
Yes.
Unless they have a deuce on them. Yeah.
Including pre-flop, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the size. Yeah, gut shot and 2 overs, but it's a dry side pot.
Right.
Fold. All right, Dickie in trouble here.
Still, he's not the first to bust. I think that's what he told me before he went on the stage. He said he doesn't want to be the first to go. So Leo Pang did that for him. He wore my patch, so he's accomplished everything. Well done, Dickie. Oh, turns queen. Would have given Hazen a top pair.
And that is it for Dickie.
Good luck at the main event.
Absolutely.
Eliminated in 5th. Yep. He's a bit of a watch guy as well. He likes his wristwatch.
What was he wearing there?
He was wearing a Rolex Sea Dweller.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. It's a little bit flatter than a...
What have you got there?
Oh, I've got a Grand Seiko today.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very, very shiny. Yeah. Thank you, Sonny. That's our dealer from Hong Kong.
Seiko's paying you for that, right? That shout out?
I wish. It's not just a Seiko, it's a Grand Seiko.
Sorry.
Oh my god. It's not just the APT Taipei, it's the APT Taipei Classic.
Classic.
Oh my god. Okay, the pay jump is so small that so 150, 250, 350 is the next pay. So I think what we were talking about earlier about keeping a 2 big blind in play doesn't really apply here because there's not really that much ICM.
No, not really. The Lion Trophy is the big prize here.
And you know they've locked up their prices already, which is the main event ticket and the flights and accommodation.
Yeah.
So everything's locked up. Everything on top is just a sweetener.
Yeah.
7-4 off. Nothing. King high's good here. Check this flop. Turn comes at 10. It's a BVB situation. So Hazen's going to bet. Hazen likes to bet. So he bets. 25k. 1 big blind. Guess a call. River 7. Woohoo!
Wow, nice.
Live is easy sometimes. Oh, and he checks it. Showdown. Yep. you go. Chip leader still holding on to 64 big blinds, covering the table actually. 64 versus 34 versus 12 versus 7.3 of Andrew Ma's stack.
Yeah, very good spot to be in.
So who have you got picked here for this winner for this, apart from the chip leader?
It's tough not to bet on the chip leader.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
With that chip lead.
Yeah. I don't know. Who have you got?
Hasten.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think his Hollywooding is going to give him the edge.
Okay.
Another thing I often tell people is the shortest stack going to the final table often isn't the first to bust.
No, they're not.
Because they won't put themselves into tricky spots to, they will either put the money in, with pretty premium hand pre-flop.
Yep.
Whereas middling stacks, they think they can play post flop, this and that, and some other.
Yeah.
So, Dickey was very concerned about him being the shortest stack going to the final table. So no, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. All your decisions are easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You just sit there, the cards.
Yes.
Yeah. Will deal themselves and
and just enjoy the spotlight for half an hour.
Yeah.
An hour. And then if you get aces, you jam them in. No one, if you get pocket fives, you put it in.
Yeah.
No one is going to criticize your play.
Exactly. All in, Calvin.
Wow, maximum pressure here.
Yeah. Good hand selection to do it with. Oh, snap. Oh, kings.
What do you say? Good hand selection?
He's gone overcard. And he's going to win.
Just one, though. Not enough. I mean, that was the worst decision ever.
Well, we haven't seen the run out yet, so we can't know.
Give me a chance to change my mind. Told you.
Wow. 47%. Not what you want to see with pocket kings there.
Oh, dear me.
Safe turn.
He is laughing.
Yeah.
He's asking for a black card. Oh, hits a pairs on everything.
Yeah.
Told you it wasn't a good decision.
Yeah, that was a terrible jam. Now that I've seen the run out, it's just terrible play.
Now that I've seen pocket kings as well.
Yeah. As soon as I see the pocket kings, that was a bad shove.
He's like clicking Control Z, undo a few times.
Honestly, though, a very standard hand. It just walking into the kings there.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Joking aside, yes.
Yeah.
Very standard hand.
Yes.
I think we should get the operators to flash up it's a joke kind of hashtag on the screen.
Yeah.
So that people don't really think we are, that result-oriented or that newbie. Andrew Mine, deep trouble. 4.8 big blinds. Deep trouble.
No, his decisions are easy. He'll be fine.
True.
Yeah.
Decisions are easy, but out of his hands. I think that's the problem, right?
Yeah, when you get this short and you're short-handed, the big blind ante really hurts. Yeah, it's no longer 10% ante. It is a full big blind every orbit.
Yeah. I think it's been discussed, actually, how to make big blind ante a little bit fairer short-handed.
Yeah.
But there's no consensus just yet. Because, when it goes down to four-handed, paying a big blind every four hands is extra big.
It's
It's
very
a lot,
rough.
It's a lot.
Yeah, for the short stack who is completely cuffed by the cards.
Of course, it's very fair. Everybody has to do it, but it just makes the game less fun.
Yeah, I think maybe half a big blind when you're down to 4 or 5-handed.
Yeah, but then people ask, how about six-handed? Why is there a sharp cutoff?
Yeah.
That's the problem, right? They can't
Perhaps final table would go back to 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that means they need to introduce small chips.
They do, yeah. But I don't think it's too big of a problem for a final table,
Yeah.
because the problem is when you're playing like 400 tables, right? It's nobody remembers to put the 10% in, but I think on a final table, the stakes are big enough to go back to the old ways.
No, it's actually in the old days when we used to play 10% ante. People use that as a like just pretend to forget to post the ante to slow down the play, especially just before the bubble. It's like a way of tanking.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And big blind ante, you can't do that anymore. Just boom, boom,
Yeah.
it's done.
Yeah, so maybe just final table go back to 10%.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah. You heard it here first, guys. We're going to call it the Buffalo Sam ante.
But then then it's weird, right? Because just before the final table would be 2 tables of 500. And they would be suffering a lot. And then, no.
Okay,
You haven't thought this through.
Okay, final 2 tables. We'll call it Stephen Lai ante. We'll go to 10% again. Yeah, I guess it does go down to 5-5 on final 2. I don't play enough MTTs to know this.
It's okay. And I forgive you because I've been traveling for hours.
Hours, yeah.
Hours.
A few nice hands here. And we're going to take a flop. Five, 5, 6. Good spot for Calvin to lead. Oh, no.
It is a good spot, but he decides not to.
Yeah.
I think that's the... Wow, look at this board.
Oh, this is
such
this
a
is all
nothing
Calvin.
board.
Yeah.
For the oh, no. Hazen's taking a stab. There you go. See, I told you he's got game as well.
Well, he did have the best hand. He's value betting.
Or whatever it is, he took a chance.
Yeah, no, I like it. And he's catching up. 51 and 42 big blinds. Really closing the gap here.
Ace 4 suited. Oh wow, another ace 4 suited. Flatting UTG, huh?
Almost solver bait.
Almost.
One of my favorite hands.
Ace 4 suited?
Yeah.
Why? Because you misread them as aces?
Yeah, suited aces.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. You know what? Anything playable is just fun to see.
True.
And it's the lowest suited ace that you can open onto the gun.
What, 900 or 600?
9. Yeah. No, 600 you can open.
Open
ace
anything,
deuce.
really.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You get dealt only one card, you can still open it.
Yeah, of course. Because there's no downside, right? Like if everybody folds,
you win.
And then you win. And if like you get 3-bet, go open still.
Yeah. Free roll.
There's no downside at all. Right? If you dealt one card, you must always open.
Yeah.
I think that's the conclusion.
Tough spot for Andrew here. Such a nice hand, but there's a limp onto the gun.
He's
and then
so
a race to
short.
2.6.
He's
Yeah.
so short.
There's so much action in front of him.
Can't do that. You can't do anything really with the action.
I think you have to fold Queen 9 suited and like throw up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Don't throw up inside your face mask. It's really gross.
Yeah.
It's actually really gross. Ooh, thinking about it. Ooh, no, don't do that. Wow, limp calling ace 4 suited
Oh,
out
you
of
gotta
position.
go for the limp shove here.
He didn't.
Yeah. Bunch of nothing for both players. I think aggression is going to take this
See,
one
I
down.
can't actually put Chan on a range like limb calling with
Oh,
this
wow,
stack deck.
check back. Very quick. Hae-sung.
Yeah, I think Hazen couldn't put him on a range either, right?
Yeah.
Thinking maybe ace high is good for showdown.
Yeah.
Okay. You never know. Just throw in a 25k chip in the middle.
Yeah, one big blind.
Yeah, that'll do.
Call and chop it up.
Waste of a hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hazen must have been like, oh, do you have a small pair? What do you have? Like, why are you limb calling?
Yeah. Well, I think river bet small pair is kind of not really there anymore. Very happy to see showdown with that. I guess a 25k could be a blocker bet.
So for the viewers who have just joined us, this is the Natural 8 Hong Kong exclusive event at the APT Taipei Classic 2024. Look at that Stonehenge. Beautiful. We are down to the last 4 players. Started off the evening around an hour and 15 minutes ago with 6 players who qualified via Natural 8. They have all picked up a main event ticket each with travel expenses and playing a small pay jump just to sweeten the deal. Earlier we lost, the first player we lost was Leo Pang, a seasoned APT regular. And then it was Dickey, who came 5th. And now we have Andrew Ma, Chan, Hazen, and Calvin battling for the Little Baby Lion Trophy. Who is it going to be? I like the fact that we made the thumbnail for the stream and we had 3 faces on the thumbnail and 2 of them are no longer at the table. We picked well there. Ace 10 suited from Calvin Kwok, opening from the cutoff position. Got a fold from Andrew Ma. Pocket 8s from the small blind is a call from Chan. Interesting. And then really prices Hazen in to complete the big blind with a queen high. Nope, folds. Classic flip. Exactly 50-50 between Calvin Kwok and Keon Chan. Flop comes 2 diamonds, which means 2 overcards plus a nut flush draw for Calvin Kwok. Put a bet in. Chan is going to have to call because he's got an overpair. You'd be rude to fold here. You'd be actually rude to fold here. So he gets a call. I see the Chan. 9 of spades. His equity has gone right up to 65% now. Puts in another bet. Nothing really has changed, really, for as far as Chan is concerned. It's either he was beat on the flop, that means he was beat pre-flop, or not, because the 9 doesn't really help Calvin Kwok's range. Okay, let's have a look at the river. 14 outs over 1 card on the river. The river is a diamond. And it's quite a high card as well. So maybe Chan will find a fold here. Only maybe though. Oh, yeah, okay. Check fold is perfectly legitimate here. Oh, there's a lot of close-ups on this stream. I better put some makeup on for the main event if they're gonna put that much close-up on the players.
Yeah. I will say half an SPR fold on the river is not easy with a hand as strong as 8s. With the diamond as well.
Boom. Ooh.
Is it less than all in? Can you imagine? Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to be like 120K or so.
Nope.
Yeah.
You just go, I will leave you half a big blind. I'll leave you a small blind.
Yeah.
So Chan is thinking, are you holding an ace of diamond as blocker to bluff? But
Tough to just hold the naked ace of diamond, though.
Yeah. Ace queen, ace jack, maybe.
Yeah.
Calls it off too, huh?
Yeah.
No, you're not dead yet. You have
No.
12K. You have one small blind. So curiosity kills the stack.
Nice.
Thank you. Always thinking.
Andrew's going to love that.
Indeed.
Yeah. There's someone that could bust before him.
After the stream, I'm going to go and speak to Chan and see what his thinking process was for with the 8s.
It's a super tough fold.
I know,
240K
but
into 500. Like, it's such a strong hand, too, on that board.
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he thought there.
So Calvin Kwok, the rich, just got the richer, and he's such an overwhelming chip leader right now. Hazen was standing up for the table, but now it's Calvin who's picking up all the chips, every single one of them. Andrew Ma, 10 bigs, 11 bigs even. He's got one small blind. Big decision to make.
Oh, very. Is he auto in? Oh, he had 12K
no,
remaining.
Big decision as in when he loses the hand, where does he go for dinner?
For dinner. Oh, he can go anywhere.
Well, that's why it's a big decision to make.
Well, he can go to 2 places.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so something's happening. Is there an out-of-turnness going on? No. So that is... So he's all in. Keon Chan. From the button, king high.
So Calvin can shove any 2 here.
Yeah.
Oh, just checks back. See, the thing is, when you shove any two there, your opponent has to know they need to fold, right? Because if they just start calling with like ace jack off, you're in some serious trouble. And both players catching a piece here. Obviously not Chan, but
Chan has got a big decision ahead as to which bar to go to drink.
He still has outs.
Or which event to play in the evening, whether to play one of the mixed games
or the
or
TikTok
boom.
boom. Yeah. There's also the super hold-up.
So there you go. Fantastic.
That is it. Well, congratulations to Chan.
Indeed.
4th place, does get the main event, and now has a tough decision of where to go for dinner.
It's a bit late, isn't it? It's 10:30. Saturday night, there should be plenty of action in Taipei City.
Yeah, or he can just jump into TikTok boom.
Indeed. Or Super Hold'em.
Yeah.
Don't let me dissuade you. It's not that confusing, really. It's just my brain being small. For normal people, it's not confusing at all. They seem to enjoy it very much.
Ah, there we go. The all-in with the ace deuce. Oh, Andrew is
no
shortest stack. Yeah, he's got a call.
No
yeah.
voting.
Most likely will be a chop, but Andrew in great shape here.
Indeed.
Yeah.
You did say most likely being a chop before.
It was close. Any river above an 8 last time.
All right, let's see the flop.
Deuce, deuce, deuce.
And of course, the hearts are good for Calvin.
Yep.
And the diamonds are good for Andrew. And guess what? We are seeing 2 hearts on the flop. Turn a heart, go on. Nope.
No, still over the 6, so very likely they'll chop. Any 7 or over or a 4. Oh,
Or
wow.
deuce.
Ace, deuce. That
you
is
see?
so gross.
Well, there you go. Well done, Andrew Ma. Eliminated 3rd in the Natural 8 Hong Kong at APT Taipei Poker Classic 2024. Well done, Andrew. A seasoned professional poker player from Hong Kong. Well respected in the community. Now we're down to heads up. Hazen versus Calvin Kwok. And I think they're going to do a little bit of a setup before they play out the heads up match. And with that, we are going to take a short break.
Yeah. It's like 2 pretty sizable stacks going to go at it now. Heads up, always very entertaining to watch. Such a different game.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
And it turns around really easily as well, like, you talk about, oh, you have a 10-1 chip lead. Yeah, you're more likely to win.
Yeah.
But there's nothing guaranteed.
No.
Nothing
no.
guaranteed at all.
We saw that in the last Superstar Challenge in Jeju. I think it was a 7-1 chip lead, and Joseph Cheong.
7-1?
Yeah, took it down. Yeah, both players locked up 750 USD, fighting for another 250, and of course, an APT Lion trophy.
So with that, I think we're going to take a short break. And when we come back, Hasten from Hong Kong and also Calvin from Hong Kong will heads up for the beautiful Lion trophy. So come back soon. Stay tuned.
Yeah. See you after the break.
Oh, here we go again. Is the heads-up match between Hasten from Hong Kong versus Calvin Kwok.
Wow, and pocket aces on the very first hand.
Aces never loses.
I think that's the phrase, yes.
It's a fact.
What's he going for here? A limp or a raise? What are they on? 1 mil, so 30 bigs.
So tricky.
Yeah. Oh, King 7 suited is one of those solver bait hands.
Definitely needs a raise.
Three-handed, yeah.
Raise.
Yeah. On 33 bigs? Yeah, because you're not going to get jammed on too often.
It's quite a deep heads up, actually.
Yeah, 33 bigs effective. Calvin, tough decision here. Call or re-raise. They're a little bit deep, so trapping's not as attractive, but he's going to go for the raise. Yeah.
Wow. See, limb racing heads up, I cannot master. I don't have a tree for that.
Okay.
I don't have a tree. I can't do it. But you know what I mean, right? What other combos can you do?
I know aces, kings, ace, king suited are your value. Because queens and jacks just like to min-raise themselves.
And ace, king off, you min-raise yourself as well, to be honest.
I can't remember that one. But I think the
wow!
Oh, just shoves the king 7. Oh, no. Gets the bad news right away.
Oh, my goodness. So is this it? 17% chance.
17. Yeah, that is rough. With a hand as nice as king 7 suited, heads up.
Oh, dear. Wow. It's a good chance that we see a winner.
Wow, especially on that flop.
Blank as you want for Hasten. 7 for a laugh. Nope.
No, that is it.
This
wow.
is it. Congratulations. Yeah, there's no need to look. It's
no.
done. Yeah, it's done.
The ace on the river as well. Wow. Well, congratulations, Calvin Kwok, taking down the natural 8.
Hong Kong
exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hong Kong exclusive in Taipei.
Indeed.
For $1,000 APT line, and of course, a shot at the $400,000 first place main event.
And I think Ray is going to interview Calvin.
Hello. Hey, and there we have it. We have our champion. 我哋有我哋嘅 N8 香港嘅冠軍 Calvin Kwok. Hello, and our champion Calvin Kwok. So quickly, I'll ask for how he feels about winning this trophy. 有咩感想呢?
Just super lucky. Ran pretty hard, I guess, at this marathon. And yeah, just got lucky, I guess.
Okay, it's a very simple answer, and sometimes that's just how poker goes. And once again, congratulations to Calvin Kwok, and back to the commentary booth.
Congratulations, Calvin. And Ray, look at his new hair. He's looking very nice indeed. And his suits are very well tailored.
Yeah.
He's been losing a bit of weight, so he's been tailoring all his new suits. It's looking great. So a recap of the payout. Calvin Kwok takes home $1,000 plus an APT Taipei Classic main event ticket plus expenses and a beautiful line trophy. Unlucky Hasten goes home with $750 plus a main event ticket plus expenses. Andrew Ma, On Chan, Dickie Ip, and Leo Pang will take home slightly smaller prizes, but still respectable. And thank you for tuning in, and thank you to all the players who gave us a very entertaining evening of poker.
Absolutely. And tomorrow we have the super high roller final table, which is around 10,000 USD buy-in, and they're going to battle it out. Those guys are just absolute beasts on the table. But that is it for us today. Do you have any closing words, Stephen?
恭喜晒香港嘅朋友，Calvin Kwok， 恭喜 ，congratulations I said. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be streaming the whole APT Taipei Classic series, so stay tuned and make sure you press that subscribe button and the little bell for notification. See you tomorrow.
Welcome to Asia's largest online poker room. Our next generation poker software is now initiating. Elevate your online experience with a wide variety of poker variations to choose from. Get fully immersed with fun and social features. Level up your game with PokerCraft and Smart HUD. Unlock a wealth of rewards including cashback, bonuses, and jackpots. Join world-class poker tournaments featuring some of the world's most renowned brands and the largest guaranteed prize pools in the world. Experience the best in customer service and hassle-free transactions for a seamless online gaming experience. With online poker available on all your devices, you'll be able to play your favorite games anytime, anywhere. Sign up now and elevate your online poker experience today.
You've been paying rent here in my head. Tried to fight it off, tried to hold my breath. I keep holding back, trying not to crash right into you. But you look at me like you know something I don't. It's almost like you see where this thing's gone.